What's going on, sports cards fans? It's Ray from Philly here on this Saturday, May 23rd. Happy Memorial Day weekend. We survived another week, so hope you guys enjoy this long holiday weekend, whatever you're doing in your social distancing. Got a card in the mail actually a couple weeks ago. I'm finally getting a chance to open this up. And I feel very fortunate and lucky that I was able to get this card when I did with the unbelievable boom that's going on. But this is for the 300 Great Baseball Cards of the 20th Century by Mr. Mike PAYNE, PSA Set Registry. This is my 173rd card of the set. And I'm really glad that I got this card when I did. This was a card that I wasn't really looking after. God packaged this up phenomenal. And I didn't get this off of eBay. I got this off of a Facebook group. There's a pretty cool... He put electrical tape on this thing. Look at this. This is going to take like a massive switchblade to get this thing open. Wow. I mean, I'm glad he packaged it the way he did, but wow. Woo, man. No joke. I'm glad I got this card when I did, because the card now, and I'm wearing a Yankees hat and Yankees uniform because this player was a Yankee, which you probably saw in the title anyway. And like I said, I'm glad I got this when I got this, because all of these cards, even in the early 90s, are going up in value tremendously lately. There was a Facebook group out there, I think it's called 99% PSA Graded Group, something of that nature, and I got this card about 3 weeks ago for $20. And it's the 1994 SP Alex Rodriguez foil rookie card and a PSA 8. And the glare is always over here, but I'll flip the phone around, give you guys a closer look. There's no borders in the front, but there is a black background in the back, so that's what they mainly look at because of the black and the surface issues with this card. So it's really tough to get this, in a 10. Now, like I said, I bought this card for $20 about 3 weeks ago, and I think it's gone for it in an 8, about $100 now. So it's going up 4 or 5 times the amount. I wanted this in a 9 a year ago, but even a year ago, a 9 was about $250, and now I'm hearing, I haven't looked, but I'm hearing the 9s now are like several $100s for a PSA 9. And the 8, like I said, I bought for $20, and now it's going for about $100, which is just utterly insane. So I'm going to take it out of his plastic bag that he got it in, put it in a superior fit sleeve, and I'll flip the phone around, give you guys a closer look at Alex Rodriguez. This guy was an absolute phenomenal player. Say what you want. In my opinion, he's a Hall of Famer. He has 696 career home runs. I can't believe he couldn't stick around for one more year to hit 4 homers to get to 700, which is, all you have is Bonds, Hank Aaron, and Babe Ruth are the only 3 players that are in the 700 homer club, and he was 4 homers away. Now, my question to you is, do you think he's a Hall of Famer? I think as a player, he's definitely a Hall of Famer, but I'm asking, do you think he'll get in? I think in time, all these guys are eventually going to get in as the writers change guard and the older writers will retire and move on, and you get younger generation moving in 5 years, 10 years, 20 years down the road. That's what's going to happen. So we'll see. I know he did have steroids tested, I think, once, maybe twice in his system, which really, has screwed up a lot of his potential. But you guys know as well as I do, even without the steroids, he still would have hit close to 600 homers, if not at least 500 homers, which would have made him a Hall of Famer anyway. So I'm going to flip the phone around and give you guys a closer look, read the excerpt from the book, and maybe even go over some of his unbelievable career stats. So hold on. And we're back, and give you a nice closer look at this card. It's a nice looking card, but I'm not, for Alex Rodriguez, I'm not the biggest fan of the 94 SP Alex Rodriguez rookie card. He does have another card in this year for a rookie card called Flair. Flair was a really cool set that only lasted a few years. And I really like the design of the flare. It has a really cool action shot, him at the plate, with another picture of him in the same card with like gold trim letters. It just looks cool. It reminds me of the 91 Leaf Gold, which is probably my favorite set of the 90s, is the 91 Leaf Gold. But you got to check out his Flare rookie, which is really cool. This isn't an original holder, which I like even more than the new Lighthouse holder, because you just don't see these too much anymore as the original. I know everyone wants the new one, but I don't know. It's more of a nostalgia thing for me to get the original label. And let's take a look at the book. And look at this page, these 2 pages. Unbelievable what's on here. This is just unreal. This is a very expensive card. These 2 are great cards to have. And let's see what Mr. Payne has to say about this card. The 1994 SP Alex Rodriguez, card number 15. As we approach the millennium, 3 current shortstops continue to raise the position to one of power and grace, like Cal Ripken before them. Nomar Garciaparra, Derek Jeter, and Alex Rodriguez are sluggers capable of hitting the long ball just as easily as turning 2 to get out of an inning. While Nomar and Jeter were both pictured on Topps cards early in their professional careers, A-Rod was not, due to a dispute he had with the card maker over rights to his likeness. So while Topps went without Rodriguez for several seasons, the 2 finally patched up their differences for the 1998 set. Rodriguez went without a rookie card until he reached the majors. In 1994, this foil card, susceptible to chipping and damage, was released of the then 19-year-old phenom. So there you have it. Didn't know that. So I didn't know he didn't have a Topps card until 1998. Didn't know that, but you learn something new every day here on the Ray from Philly channel. You got it, Hesse. And there you have it. So, yeah, might as well put this in a superior fit sleeve, because perfect fit sleeve is no longer called perfect fit sleeve. It is called superior fit sleeve. Also, just a reminder, we're on week number 4 of the YouTube Baseball Card Hall of Fame. When this will end, I don't know. Maybe the pandemic will end first before this voting. Still waiting for a lot of you to vote. Nobody out there that's voted the past 2 years has come back to vote this year. Don't know why, but please get on and do your vote. Even if you just want to type your answers in on the contest video that I made 4 weeks ago. We're still at 22 votes. I wanted to get to 40 like I had the past 2 years. At this pace, like I said, the pandemic will probably end before I get to 40. Don't forget to check me out at facebook.com/Ray from Philly. I'm on that entity as well. And I appreciate all your likes and comments. Like I said before, his stats are unreal. He has 696 career home runs, over 3,000 hits. I mean, this guy was just a stone-cold stud player. I do think he will get in the Hall of Fame down the line. We shall see. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching. I really do. Make sure you have a safe, sound Memorial Day weekend. And remember, like I always say, have fun with it. I'll be back real soon with more PSA graded cards for the 300 Great Baseball Cards of the 20th Century by Mike Payne. Take care. Bye-bye.